But if you don't actively do what you're doing right now, right, then in the vacuum, it's right way, wrong way polls, bad for Biden. Feelings about the economy, bad for Biden. Now, a lot of this is about how you message. That's what campaigns are about. You know this well.
No, that's it. But we have to. The Democratic Party has to. I mean, I just brought up Bobby Kennedy.
Like
I remember
you're propping him up. Like,
no,
here's Newsom, who everybody believes is part of the future of that, you're part of the president. But you're propping him up. And they're going to get all the big names, and then here comes Obama, and here comes, they got to prop up Biden because he can't do it himself.
No, come on. That's what campaigns are about. It's about the party. What are parties about? I mean, I know your critique of the parties, but at the end of the day, I remember Bobby Kennedy. Remember that extraordinary moment after he lost his brother? He went to the convention. He couldn't even speak. 20 minutes standing ovation. It's a very short speech. People don't even remember the speech. They remember the emotion attached to it. He said, my brother was president of the United States because of all of you, the party, the Democratic Party, that infrastructure, that passion and action that was organized around their values. I think the party matters. It now matters more than ever in relationship to selling the message of the Biden administration. Again, it's about all of us, not about one person. I know we're all romantic about the guy or gal on the white horse that's going to come save the day, the old John Wayne construct. But I think it's a little more complicated and nuanced now. We had that with Trump. He promoted all that. He was the great performer. He was the great messenger. You're absolutely right. He'd be selling one damn thing. He'd sell one factory in the CHIPS Act and act like he had solved every damn problem in the world. When you got a president, we have a president, the lowest black unemployment, Hispanic unemployment, lowest unemployment for disabled people, 70-year low for women. I mean, my God, we have an unbelievable opportunity to sort of segment the messaging, get out in this country.
If they believe and feel.
Well, that's it. And that's
facts don't win. Feelings win.
Feelings win. We have been polarized and traumatized in the last 4 or 5 years, and all of us have to reconcile that. I mean, all the behavioral health issues, all of that stress that's been stacked is real. And it's a challenge for us. And that's why it requires all of us, because you're right, people aren't feeling these things. Individually, many are, but in the aggregate, clearly it's represented.
Some of the big ticket items that make me wonder, okay?
Yep.
Governor Newsom, let alone if you were President Newsom, East Palestine happens, you go. If it happens on your watch at home, you go. If it happened in the country, you'd go. We wouldn't be having this conversation. Why won't he go? Why won't he go? Okay, so what does that play to? People have to make sense of it. Why won't he go? Is it because it's red? That doesn't make sense. No. It's too obvious. Is it because he doesn't have it in him? He doesn't care? Now you feed that. The migrants. This is terrible. New York, the mayor, the governor, these are your people. They come to Washington, ask for help. You say, let the businesses help you. Go home.
No. Yeah, I get it.
You would have done that?
Hey.
So where is the big D Democrat? Look at what he's doing on these issues that people are paying attention to.
Well, he's been back in California 3 times related to disasters, so I can just tell you he's been on the ground, and he was quick to get on the ground, and he was the first to make the call.
Why not East Palestine? Look what I'm growing on my face. Look how embarrassing this is, because it matters.
We could all reflect on moments. As mayor, where I can reflect, I could have, should have, and there was other things going on, and I wish people could understand. We were this close to solving one major labor issue. There could have been issues all around the globe that none of us were privy to. I get it. There's calculations, for better, for worse. And if that's the worst, I mean, my God, 2.5 years, and I can continue to go on with the record of performance and accomplishments of this administration globally, not just domestically, that's pretty modest critique with respect. And again, beyond that, you're right. On the border, that's real. That's an issue. I'm a border state governor. No one has to educate me on the border. I have the largest land port in the Western Hemisphere. And we have serious issue with fentanyl coming over the border. I've been bringing the National Guard down to the border. We take this very seriously. I've been putting a lid.
You own it.
We own it.
Throw everything at it because that's why you're there.
Billions of dollars, and we've been putting migrant facilities, but we can't continue to do this. And I will say this. We've all been crystal clear. I was with the governor 2 days ago on this issue. Your governor here in New York. It's a real issue. It's not just a red-blue issue.
Right.
And there's a reason we're losing on this issue. We got to get back on the offense. The president of the United States put out a comprehensive immigration plan that looked pretty good to me as a starter the first day he got elected. We need to talk about that more. A pathway to citizenship, a framework around our Dreamers and TPS, issues around visa, border security. We need to dust that off. We need to update it, focus on the asylum seeker issue. It's being gamed. We all know that it's being gamed. It's a real issue. Here, you're living it. It's an issue across the country, and consciousness is growing. And so this is a real issue. And as a Democrat, we haven't been shy to make the point. You can't deny what's happening. You're seeing it with your own eyes.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, And you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.